County today, attorneys and judges traded criminal court for commissioner's court. They were there begging the court to give contract attorneys a substantial raise in pay. Something one attorney said is not a need or a want, but instead a moral obligation to people who can't afford legal representation.
What we're talking about here is not a need. This is a triage to prevent crisis, is what it is.
The Smith County Commissioner's Court heard passionate pleas from judges and attorneys, one after another, asking the county to give court-appointed attorneys a raise in pay to stay competitive with neighboring counties.
We're not funding lawyers. We're trying to fund an indigent defense system with as much stability, predictability, and cost savings for the county as we can. And if we lose the contract system, we lose all of that.
These judges appoint indigent defense attorneys to represent people who can't afford representation. Smith County currently pays these contract attorneys $95,000 a year, compared to $110,000 in Henderson County and $125,000 in Van Zant County.
We need to address the issue, and we need to address it now because there's nobody coming behind us. You are not going to have first and second degree felonies handled by youngsters straight out of law school.
Former DA and current attorney Jim Wheeler mentioned two attorneys who've already left the county for better pay in other places, a problem he and others fear will only get worse if the pay isn't raised, slowing the justice system and filling the county jail. Smith County Judge Neil Franklin says at the beginning of this budget process, it appeared the county would be able to give the attorneys the raise they asked for. But as of now, the working budget bumps the pay by just $5,000, from $95,000 to $100,000 a year.
And honestly, before the $1 million reduction or so, we were looking really, really good. And now we're up to trying to figure out what we can do.
That so-called reduction translates to lower than expected property tax revenue, forcing the county to tighten its belt when it comes to the new budget.
Looking ahead, the county's budget officer and the auditor are expected to take another look at the numbers and see what can be done to raise indigent attorney pay while still giving all county workers a cost of living increase, something Commissioner Terry Phillips suggested doing away with to allow for the attorney pay bump.